welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. Met Office warns Arctic blast to bring more snow and wintry hazards in United Kingdom. More snow and freezing temperatures are on the way as the blast of cold air and weather from the Arctic moves in. The Met Office has warned of the increasing chance of the wintry hazards in the coming days before the parts of the country can expect snow next. There has been a frosty start to Wednesday for much of the country, with the temperatures as low as -1 degree Celsius in the southern Wales and -2 degrees Celsius in the south of the England. The Met Office said the United Kingdom is experiencing colder than average weather because the country is under the influence of high pressure, bringing settled conditions. The United Kingdom is said to be largely dry this week after a wet start to January, with the storm Hank causing widespread flooding and 2 deaths as it lashed the country with the strong winds and heavy rain. More than 100 flood warnings remain in place as the country continues to recover from the storm. A cold front from the north towards the weekend will mark another change in the air mass for the United Kingdom, moving from something with a bit of Atlantic influence to air that comes more directly from the Arctic. The cold front over the weekend will bring some rain to the northern areas, with the west of Scotland likely to be most affected. There will be resurgence in the really cold weather through the weekend, and that spreads across the whole of the United Kingdom during the early part of the next week. Initially, this means there will be more in the way of the showers around the coasts, turning increasingly to snow for many areas, especially further north. Then, from the middle of the next week, low pressure tries to move in from the southwest, and the impact of this is still a bit uncertain at this range. Different models are saying different things in terms of the track of this low, but you have the ingredients of the snow with the cold air in place and additional moisture supplied from the Atlantic, which will bring rain. But on the boundary with the cold air, you could see some snow. Met Office forecasters have said the intensity, location, or impacts of any snow next week remain unclear. The Environment Agency had 110 flood warnings, meaning flooding is expected in place at 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning. They covered areas such as Walton, Sunbury, and Westbury along the River Thames, as well as Tewkesbury along the River Severn and the Newsbury on the River Kennet. There were also 119 flood alerts, meaning flooding is possible in place across England. There were no warnings in place in Wales, where there were 2 alerts, one of South Pembrokeshire and another for Lower Dee catchment. There were no alerts in place for the Scotland and Northern Ireland. It comes after the Environment Minister said at least 2,000 properties flooded as a result of the storm Hank. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.